So I've been learning Battle for Naboo, and the second level, Neimoidian Plunder, has been pretty difficult to learn, partly because the current speedrunning skip has very precise timing, and in my opinion all the hills look the same, so it's very easy to get lost. So you kill the droids in the first area, go over the hill, kill the droids in the second area, and then for the current speedrunning skip you can race straight over to the bridge and skip the rest of the level. I just wanted to demonstrate here that if it doesn't go right, you get a mission failed when you get to the bridge. This seems to be because you haven't cleared out the droids in the first two areas quickly enough, or there might be an RNG element to it, or some other factor that we don't understand yet. And then after you clear the bridge successfully, you get into the hangar, you change into a ship, and you fly over to the last area to finish the level. While I was learning this level, I noticed that the mission failed trigger seems to be some sort of a check that is based on a proximity trigger in the middle of the bridge. So I started trying a few different ways to try to get around the trigger, and eventually I figured out that the flash speeder can just make it across the narrow part of the river, closer to where you spawn. And that does miss the bridge proximity trigger, and it allows you to get into the hangar and finish the level. So using this new skip, this next clip will demonstrate beating the current individual level world record by about a minute.
Help! Roger, roger.
So that's all well and good for the any vehicle category where you have access to the flash speeder, but really I'm more interested in the any percent category where you can only use the heavy stap. So here you can see that the heavy stap is much slower over the water and much more difficult to clear the river. So I tried closer to the start of the river where it's more narrow. Usually you die when you're going down this hill, but if you go out of bounds when you're in mid-drop, the turning around animation will actually save you and override the death. After you've made it down to the shore, you can just make it over this narrow section of river here, and bouncing seems to help a little bit. But then it doesn't seem possible to climb the hill, and if you go to the left it'll just turn you around. And then on the next section of shoreline, the hill pushes you down into the water and kills you pretty quickly. And also note that I did try this as well with advanced shield upgrade, and it didn't seem to make much of a difference. So this is how far I've gotten so far. I hope this video might help other people find a way to complete the skip on the heavy stap. Thanks for watching the video.